Hi, everybody. So today I'm going to be talking to you about the geosphere. Now, to begin with, we're going to take some notes. Now, and I need to find brown. There, geosphere. All right. Oops, I don't know if I got brown or not. Okay, here. Save. Okay. So I clicked and I made that brown, and then I clicked save. Now let's see if I'm actually writing in brown. I'm not. Let me try one more time. I'm going to click and make it brown. Save. Let's see now if I'm writing in brown. I'm still not. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to type that in blue and then I'm going to change it to brown. I think I'll do it that way. Okay, so this is the geosphere. Now, does anybody remember what the geosphere is? The geosphere refers to all the rocks and minerals and ground on the earth. Okay, and what I want you to realize is that all the rocks are made up of two or more minerals. And now the minerals are kind of like the building blocks, and we need to really kind of talk about minerals. And these are the foundations of dirt and rocks and ground and really everything. And we use lots of minerals in the earth. There's people have utilized minerals a lot. In minerals, there's 4,000 minerals on Earth that we know of right now, and I suppose we could find more. I don't know. We always seem to be exploring and finding new things all the time. And each planet would have its own minerals, by the way. And maybe as we discover more things in the solar system, we would discover some new minerals that we don't even know about. Some examples of some minerals would be gold. That's an example. And some things that we use gold for is jewelry. Jewelry. I don't know if I can spell that. Jewelry. Think about that. Gold. It used to be that gold was used to make other things like make fancy ceilings to put on the tops of ceilings, and to also to make domes on state buildings, make gold statues, make gold treasures. Gold, very important. Gold. Another one is copper. Copper. Think of wires. Okay. Think of wires, copper wires. Sometimes copper was used in pipes. Sometimes copper even can be used in jewelry. I've seen in today's time, sometimes men wear rings made of copper. I don't see too many women doing that, although it's not completely wrong. Aluminum. So you see that my list includes lots of metals. Okay, aluminum is a metal. Think of aluminum foil, right? Aluminum could also be used in buildings. Okay, sometimes aluminum. It's a lightweight metal. Okay, you could also have lead. That's another a mineral. Okay, and we're not going to list 4,000 here, but these are ones that you maybe have heard of before. Lead. So something that we might use lead for. Well, in the olden days, lead was used in pencils. Today, it's not used in pencils. We use graphite instead because lead was poisoning people. It was also used to fill paints, and we don't use it anymore because it was causing blindness. They didn't realize it at the time. They stopped using it in the early 1900s. But if you were to buy like an old house, and then you could possibly have lead paint in your house. But lead, okay? And we're going to still put down pencils for our thing, but it's not. Please know that most pencils are not. It's graphite anymore is the mineral that's in the lead of the pencils. Okay, but that's where we get lead from. Okay, now I'm going to highlight over this and see if I can change it into that brown color. Let's see if I can. Brown. Save. No, that did not work. Let me try one more time. Brown. Ah, there. Okay, then that time that worked. So I was just doing it wrong. Okay. So, and we didn't really talk about the word parts in here. Let's do that next. I'm going to put those notes kind of up here. Maybe not there. Maybe not there either. Maybe I'll put it here. Let me shrink that down just a little bit. Okay, here. So the word part, geo, we've talked about bio, meaning life, and hydro, meaning water. What do you think geo means? That's land. Okay, so think of geography. That's the study of land. What about a geologist? Okay, well, that's a scientist. Okay, we see that ologist in there, so we're talking about a scientist again. Like biologist studied life, a hydrologist studied water. What do you think the geologist studies? Yes, that would be the scientist who studies land. Who studies land. So that could be the person who studies rocks, minerals, or ground. Okay? Rocks, minerals, or ground. And there's tons and tons of things in it. All right? Now, we have lots, and now I can move this box where I kind of want it to go. Okay? All right. Tons and tons of stuff on our in our diagram here that match this. And it's going to start to get kind of crowdedy here. All right, so let's start first with things that are pretty obvious. Okay, let's start first with this big mountain here. And we're going to label that guy a mountain. Okay, but then we also have this guy here, this one. Now, this neighbor here, he's not a regular mountain because he has lava coming out of him. Now, lava is part of the geosphere as well. Now, lava is what you call that melted rock when it comes out of the ground. But do you know what it's called when it's under the ground? So inside of the volcano, deep down in there, it's called magma. So magma is down under the ground. So we have liquid rock. I'm going to put those notes back over here. We have liquid rock, and liquid rock would be very, very hot. Liquid rock. So we have magma. That's underground. And then we have lava. That is above ground. Okay, do you see the differences between that? Most rock is not liquid. You sure don't want to touch liquid rock. It would be very, very, very hot. It would like melt your flesh off probably and probably melt your bones. It's so hot, all right? So we have lava, and then this mountain isn't just called a mountain, it's called a volcano. Okay. Now in this cloud here, I'm going to draw a little bit. This cloud that comes out, oops, I don't want it to be blue. I want it to be brown. How come my brown keeps vanishing? That's annoying. Brown. I want it to be brown. I'm going to scribble over that guy. Okay. I've got little particles in here. Okay. Of ash. That's from the geosphere. So like burning material. Okay, that smoke cloud isn't really clear. It's like gray and black, and it's yucky. That smoke cloud is poisonous, in fact, and it kills trees. And it can cause major breathing problems in people and animals, it's bad to breathe that in. That's ash up in there. Okay, and that is part of the geosphere. Ash. It's not a living thing, and it's not water. Okay. What else do we see here? Oh, we have our landslide as I move my way down. Now I'm going to see if I can click in that box. No, I can't. So I'm going to go right underneath here, and I'm going to write the landslide again. Well, the landslide has water in it. 20 to 40% is water, but all the rest of it. So that would be 60 to 80% is rocks, dirt, right? Okay, and you can see that in the landslide here coming down. You can see pieces of what looks like rocks and gravel, a mud, okay, so to speak, and that's a landslide. Okay, so a landslide is made up of the hydrosphere and the geosphere. That's two systems interacting right there, isn't it? Okay, and then we have let's see, what else do we have here? Coming Down. Oh, we have a road here. This car is not just driving on a line. I think that's a road. So let's write road here. Now a road is made of this black stuff, or it could be gravel. I don't really know what it is. Let's put gravel, or that black stuff is called asphalt. That's both of those things are part of the geosphere. So people have taken rocks and smashed them to make gravel, or they have taken things like minerals and then made asphalt with it. Okay, and then they've made roads from it. Okay, and that's part of our geosphere. And that is actually the biosphere. That's people are from that interacting with the geosphere, using that, which then actually impacts the land, doesn't it? Because it kind of changed the land, the shape of the land. So that's, again, systems interacting, isn't it? Can we see that? Okay, and then we have, over here we have some soil, some dirt. So let's label that dirt, or soil, kind of the same thing. Okay, as we move our way into the ocean, down here in the ocean floor, I'm going to draw again. Let's see if I can get my brown back. Down here at the ocean floor, I'd have like little pieces maybe of sand. I'd have little pieces of sand and sediment. Sand and sediment. Okay, and sand could also be found maybe here. So I'm going to write sand here. Sand. Oh, and what do you think these big round things are? I've got to guess. I bet those things are rocks. Okay. All right, let me think. Let me just look around and see if I see anything else. I'm looking and looking. Well, up here in this wind, really all over the air, there would be something else that you can't really see, and I know that you know it exists. It would also be in that house. I'm going to just put little pieces of it around in the sky, flying around. I'm going to put some there too. That's dust. Dust. Okay. Dust moves around and flies around everywhere. Okay. That's another thing that a lot of people are allergic to. I know my son has seasonal allergies and is allergic to dust. Okay. And that will complete our geosphere. So then after you watch this, what I want you to do is go into your diagram that you will find on Google Drive and add these brown words, all these brown labels here, brown labels, okay? If you cannot remember what we've done, you need to rewatch the video. Okay, these notes over here can go anywhere on they can go on your diagram or in a Google Doc where you've been putting your biosphere and your hydrosphere notes. Okay, we've got one more system left, ladies and gentlemen. Do you know what it is? It's the atmosphere, and it is going to be red. I can't wait. We'll do that one another day.